The goal of follow-up is to get the biggest bang for your buck as humanly possible. Let's be realistic here. How many times have you guys simply gotten a phone call and you could not answer because you were on top of a roof doing an inspection, on the phone with an insurance provider, or at an adjuster's meeting? The truth of the matter is we can't answer every single call. And there's so many things that you can fully automate with High Level. Hi, my name's Joe Barron, and for those of you that don't know me, we help roofing contractors connect with commercial property owners who need their service. Did you know that 80% of phone calls that a business will receive at any given time don't end up leaving voicemails for that business? And 62% of those phone calls result in a missed opportunity. We're here to change that. Simply by building out a fully automated system, we can ensure that no leads slip between the cracks and turn into missed opportunity. And today we're gonna talk about how we're gonna build those automations inside of High Level for your roofing business. The truth of the matter is we can't answer every single call. If you're not implementing this in your roofing business, I can guarantee you that you're not going to survive. 1 out of every 5 roofing companies in the entire nation are closing their doors on a yearly basis simply because they can't keep up with the competition. So to ensure that you don't get left behind, we're gonna hop right into this. So without further ado, let's build some automations for your roofing business. Okay, so we're gonna start off in the dashboard. We're gonna come straight down here into the automation section, and then we're just gonna come up here and create new workflow. Select a recipe, and we're gonna start from scratch. Now, as I mentioned earlier, allow re-entry is on by default, just hit got it. But as I mentioned earlier, most businesses, they're not able to answer every single phone call that they get, right, realistically. So what we're gonna do is build out a missed call text back feature so no lead ever falls through the crack and creates a leak for your business. So with that being said, stay organized, guys. First and best practice is to go ahead and name it missed call text back. We're just going to do this for the demo purposes. But missed call text back, I like to label all of these the name so I get an understanding without knowing what the thing does, what the automation does, without having to click through it and see the whole map. But as I mentioned, go ahead and click a trigger feature. The workflow trigger is going to be, the event has to happen for this automation to take place. In this case, we're going to do call status, and we're going to click on call direction. Incoming. Call status. Let's say it was busy, canceled, no answer, or voicemail, right? So if we get to these, let's say a call is coming in, let's say it hits a busy line, it gets canceled, they reach the voicemail, or simply no answer happened, then the following is going to take place. Go ahead and make sure that you hit save. Pause the video if I'm going too quickly and you need to keep up. Moving on to the next section, what we're going to do is type in SMS. We're going to send a message. What's going to be really cool here is sending a message just directly to the person that called us from the number that received the call or missed the call. So right here, I like to put in whatever custom message you want to do. Hey, this is, and then we can do go up here into the tags. These are custom values actually, guys, and we can really customize the message, build a generic message that goes out to everybody, but then the automation customizes it on its own by whatever context you want that customization to be. So for example, hey, this is, and I want it to be whoever is in the whoever is in charge of the contact, right? So let's say this would be the manager or whoever that is assigned to that contact. We can do the user first name. I like to just do first name. Hey, this is, and it's going to say, since my name's Joa, hey, this is Joa, with, and then we can do something that's really cool, guys. Come down here to, where is it at? Account, and then the name of the business, right? So location, name. So XYZ Roofing, Superior Roofing, whatever that may be, your business name, it's always gonna show up right here. Sorry that we missed. So I have, sorry that we missed your call. Can't type. We're currently helping another property owner at the moment. What can we assist you with? What can we help you with? And I'll make sure that the right department gets right back to you. I like to ask these kind of questions, right? What can we help you with to get that, foreshadowing to understand, what this call is actually going to be about. Try to get a response, and we'll make sure that we get the right department to reach out. Most of the time that this works, if you guys want to steal it, by all means, if you'd like, go ahead. And then make sure you hit save workflow. Next, what we want to do is send a notification to us, right? We want to make sure, hey, make sure that we follow up with this contact, that we got, that indeed we will get the missed call notification, but we also want to make sure, hey, this person called, left a voicemail or whatever that may be, we need to reach back out. So what we're going to do is type in notification. What kind of notification? I like to get my notifications not push style, because sometimes I get so many notifications on my phone, but I like to get an initial text message. Since these are going to be customers directly that are calling our business, right? We want to make sure that we're getting back to them as promptly as possible and as quickly as possible. And what better way to do that than getting that notification directly to as a text message to my cell phone, right? So we can do, a particular user, or a custom user, custom whatever, custom phone number. In this case, since I'm already in the system, or actually in this demo account, I'm not. So we're gonna just do custom phone number, and then we'll type in whatever that phone number may be, right? So 123456789 perfect. And then if you guys have a template, you can definitely use one of these templates. I like to customize them as much as possible. So if you would like to take one of these templates, we definitely can, right? So there's right here, sorry we missed your call. We're currently assisting another property owner at the moment. What can we help you with? Or we can just do none and do a custom message. That wouldn't make sense to use that template because we're sending an internal notification, right? So I will do, hey, and then do the user, right? Because this doesn't have to just be for you. This can be for whoever that assigned user could be. We like to just do first name. I don't like to call people by their full name, right? That's a little weird. This isn't a court system. Real quick, guys, I like to go back right here where it says user type. If we did do all users, then everybody would receive a text message, right? If their phone is linked to the CRM. Also, if you have, a particular user in the CRM, like myself, right? I could pick, or I'd be able to do particular user, come down here to select users and assign it to myself, right? And I would still get those text messages. We're only choosing a custom phone number. As you can see, this is a demo account, so we don't have anybody inside of the CRM as team members yet, so there's no one to choose from. But you can just type in your phone number right here, or again, or it doesn't even have to be a number that's in the CRM. It can be an outside phone number. Moving on, hey, user first name. We just got a missed call from this number. And what we can do is, it would be cool if the contact's name is in there, right? But most of the time, if you're getting a random number through Google My Business or whatever, right? However they got your phone number, when they're calling in, we're not gonna understand or know what their name is. So in this case, the first name wouldn't really work, but we got their phone number, right? So here's their phone number. Please reach out to them as soon as possible. So this is an internal notification that's coming directly to me, right, guys? Or to whoever is in charge of getting back to those missed calls. That most of the time is the business owner. And for example, this could be anybody though. It could be a manager, it could be whoever is in charge of responding back to that person. Make sure that you hit the save action, and then next what we're going to do is make sure that we follow up with our internal notifications. So we want to create a manual action, manual action to SMS or to call. In this instance, since we got a call, we want to make sure that we call them back, and I like to make sure that I create a manual action to make sure that that task gets completed. Another thing, what we could do, guys, is add an extra step right here in between. This is not mandatory, but you know, if you would like to, it can definitely help be organized by creating a task for that person, right? So, hey, missed call. Missed call, call back ASAP. Please call this number back. I cannot spell convenience. I can't spell anything, guys. Okay, and then we're gonna come down to assign to. Who's gonna be assigned to it? So the contact user, of course, right? Or, you know, if there's not an assigned contact user, what we can do, and I'll show you in just a moment, but do in now. We get to, you know, choose how many days in advance is it gonna be due, but this is gonna be immediately, right? We wanna get back to them ASAP. Most deals, you know, if we don't call back a person within 60 seconds, most of the time they become a lost opportunity or a lost deal, right, in the pipeline. So we want to make sure that we're calling these people back as soon as possible. And then right here where it says assign to user, right, we haven't assigned anything to a user yet, right? So now let's go ahead and click on that, and we're going to make sure that this contact gets assigned to a new user. So let's come back up here to the top, and we're gonna add a feature before anything else, and it's just gonna be assign to a user, right? And then who is that user gonna be? Who's the person that's answering or getting back to these missed calls? Is it you as the business owner? Is it a manager? Is it a receptionist? Whoever that is, make sure that you just go ahead and click their account right here. Again, demo account, so nobody's in here. We're not seeing any results found, but in your account, you will see that once you initially set everybody up and add them to the team. If you want to see real fast how you do that, we're gonna go hit the back button, come down to settings, and we're gonna go to my staff right here. Add employee, and then you're just going to fill out this information. The screen might look a bit different, just depending on when you're watching this video. I know that High Level is introducing a lot of granular settings in the employee or the team my staff area. So if it looks a little bit different, the new page has a bunch of stuff over here, but it has the same lineup, right? Like user permission, user roles, and just go through all of that stuff. If you want to know how to add, watch a more in detailed video about how to add team members, we have a video of that on the channel. So I hope this helps, guys. This is, again, to make sure that our automations are in place, that we are reaching out to all of these property owners that are initially calling our businesses, right? We're not perfect. We're not able to answer every single phone call, and we want to ensure that no opportunity is, that falls between the cracks. And then once everything's completed and everything checks out, go double, triple check that everything looks the way that you want it, everything's saying, and it's notifying the correct person. Once you have all of that done, then make sure you come up here and toggle on to publish and hit save. This is going to be extremely important. Your workflow won't happen unless you hit publish. Having a missed call text back automation is going to significantly increase your chances, at least or at best, to ensure that no opportunity falls through the cracks. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video adds value to your business. And if you're a roofing company doing at least $500,000 per year, we would like to speak with you. We want to book you exclusive commercial property inspections for your roofing business. We want to ensure that, show how we can add value and show you how we're making 6,000 to 8,000 calls every single week, representing your company to book those inspections for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next video.